Staying with us, up next is Newspaper Review.
Right, and it's my pleasure to welcome Chukwudi Abuja, our newspaper reviewer.
Hello,
Good
Victor.
morning.
Good morning. It's still cold out there, but no one is complaining. It's ephemeral. It won't last.
Are you sure nobody is complaining?
We're not complaining. Don't drag this thing. Yere,
Good to see you, Chukwudi.
you empty is over. What are you jacking there? Good morning. Good morning.
All right, perhaps we should begin with the blueprint. And the lead story here reads, Nigeria's forex reserves hit record $41 billion high. Trend represents 3.69% growth in less than 3 weeks. Our nation's rise has begun. Tinubu echoes at TCAD 9. All right, and just above that headline, Katsina villagers pay 15 million naira ransom. Seek dialogue with bandits. It's on page 13. Nikon, police clamp down on suspected fake insurance policy sellers. It's on page 20. And in sports, Nigeria's Nathaniel wins Lausanne Diamond League 400-meter hurdle. That's on page 32. And above the nameplate, EU, ECO provide $1.1 million funding for humanitarian efforts in Benue. EU, ECO provide $1.1 million funding for humanitarian efforts in Benue. That's on page 9. And going down the page, November convention threatened as PDP Southern leaders disown Lagos meeting. South-South chairman, ex-governors, others kick. Well, there's a lot more on the front page of the blueprint. Perhaps I just take this couple more. Digital lenders worry over rules on interest rate control is on page 20. And NERFund announces new guidelines on upkeep loan disbursement is on page 9. And finally, Wike flags of Lot 2 water project rallies support for Mekalangu Aduda. All right, you're ready.
All right, let's see what the Daily Times is offering this morning. It leads with ASU rejects 150,000 naira monthly pension for retired lecturers. May go on strike. That's the big story on the Daily Times this morning. And page 5 has that. Above the masthead, FG repatriates 51 more foreign nationals jailed for cyber terrorism, internet fraud. And that's on page 2. Below the picture story, we have here Nigeria set to achieve 2.5 million barrels daily by 2026 and return home. Nigeria is rising again. Tinubu urges diaspora Nigerians. Is right here. And of course, this interesting one, FRSC Corps Marshal rewards personnel with 250,000 naira for rejecting bribe. Finally, in a red strip at the bottom of the front page of the Daily Times this morning, we have Finance Ministry under fire for breaching budget disclosure law. All right, so that's it from the Daily Times. Let's see what the Daily Trust has. It leads with the Katsina Mosque attack. And we have search continues as over 50 bodies recovered. That's on the front page of the Daily Trust. The writer says renewed hostilities disturbing. That's according to the CDS. And above that story, we have 2027 micro-zoning battle splits Southern PDP leaders. Despite meeting OPEC quarter, price drop threatens Nigeria's capital projects. And of course, at the bottom of the picture story, we have amazed criticisms. Ramfak begins public officers peer review. All right. And FCT community residents vacate homes over erosion. Man allegedly flogs son to death. That's right here. And of course, that's the much I can take. Chukwudi.
Let them check the man's mental health. You know, we say, after my experience these 2 years, we say that millions of Nigerians actually need to see the psychologist from time to time. But it doesn't just fall into our health agenda. We don't think that way. You know, villagers will come and comfort. Don't worry, everything will be all okay. God day and all that. That's African. But sometimes you have to go professional. That man needs to see a psychologist. He might not be a normal person. You know, you can actually grade, you know, mental ill health. You say the man is a crank. From there you say he's crazy. Then you say he's deranged. You say he's mad. Before you get to he's raving mad. So it's not everyone that wears good clothes, like Victor, that is actually sane. Victor, I'm not casting any aspersions on you.
I needed that,
you know, I knew you would go there. I'm a good man. Yes, my dear. What did you want to say?
I mean, for what you said, Victor needs to get checked.
Okay, good. To more important things. 41, how much? $1 billion? Forex?
Forex reserves.
Foreign reserves.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And they are saying that it is the highest since 2021 or thereabout. Yeah, it tells you that the macro improvement we are seeing in the economy continues. People are not making it up. The complaint always is, but we are not feeling it there at the bottom. And I say, hey, say it the way it is. Because the price of maize now is still 750. Beans is 1,400. This time last year, it was 3,200. I go to the market because of my wife's condition and all that. So say it the way it is. Speak well when politicians are doing well. But also, as journalists, we have to say, hey, the cup is half empty of water. Why have you not made it half full? You understand? So these things will go on and on. I think that the growth, the recovery will continue. I said it long ago. I no longer come here to say Tinubu is a competent man. So you don't think I'm a sycophantic journalist. Right. But we did say that at some stages. Okay, the one that makes me sad is the Katsina story. 15 what? Million naira ransom paid to
bandits.
Then they are holding dialogue. But you have to be cautious. I don't come here to vilify my clansmen. That's talking about journalists. But when the story is an investigative story, you take it with a pinch of salt. I'm not sure that the CDS and these people told you that villagers paid a 50 million naira ransom. It's going to be an investigative story. So let us take it with a pinch of salt. But whatever happens, it's a sad story in the sense that somebody is claiming territory within a sovereignty, and we're not going to have that.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Chikudi. We have to leave the conversation at that point. Of course, we hope to have you next week, and we'll look at other stories in the papers by Monday. Many thanks for being our guest.
Thanks for telling me off.
Have a great weekend.
No, thank you. Have a great weekend, Chikudi. We appreciate you sincerely. All right, we'll take a break. 1 week.